Hello and welcome back to Everybody Hates Barney. And, well, we have a bit of a situation. Yes, as you can see, I literally just took huge amounts of people prisoner. They attacked me with around 500, 600 troops. I just auto-resolved at this place here, and we just rested up a little bit beforehand, before starting the episode. And, well, I am actually just going to be executing every single one of these. And, I'm actually very surprised that they decided to do this, because for me personally, I feel like they should probably just cut their losses and run, but obviously they felt like they could take us. They really did. They did. And, well, look what's happened now. Look what's happened. Yeah. They basically don't have anything on us right now. I did do a little bit of something, and by a little bit of something, I mean, I did get married again. I got married to Debana, as you can see right here. She has an insane amount of steward skills, so I was kind of thinking that if we don't want to have children with her or anything like that, she could potentially be an extremely good governor. So I thought, hey, why not? You know, that sounds like a pretty cool idea, right? And, you know, if I end up dying or Barney ends up dying or something like that, then she can continue on the mantle and so on, and, you know, it's going to be nice and fine and everything. But yeah, anyway, I did actually take Hongard Castle off screen. It wasn't that difficult, but it did result in a little bit of focus by the Botanians, as you can see right there. They are attempting to take it back, which I am not a big fan of. I was actually attempting to take this town over here. Because this town is actually not bad, you know. It's a pretty good town to take, so I'm actually thinking that maybe what we'll do... Oh, she's actually pregnant already. Wow, okay. Apparently Barney wastes no time whatsoever. I'm not entirely sure how that happens, but alright, sure. Fine. And, yeah, we are just going to get our wonderful siege up and running. And they only have 4 days worth of food, because, as I said, I was actually in a siege with this town not too long ago, and I was kind of hoping to starve them out. Oh, wow, yeah, okay, fine. You know, I don't even want to talk about it, actually. I don't even want to talk about it, but the parties of companions, they are so frustrating to deal with. So frustrating to deal with. You literally give them huge amounts of high tier units, and it makes very little difference. They literally just run into enemies randomly who think that they think they can actually take them on, or they get caught by enemies just because their decision making is just terrible. And I'm actually not entirely sure why this happens, because generally I wouldn't have expected them to be super bad, especially considering I actually did give this guy different units. I actually, you know, from last time, I actually gave him some pretty good people. I gave him some tier 4s, tier 5s, and I was thinking, yeah, okay, this is great. This is going to make all the difference in the world to him. I've tried this in the past as well, and it has never worked out. I think the only... Okay, and now here's the thing. The only time that has actually worked out is when I actually created a vassal out of Mr. Mengus Ironbelly. That is literally the only time it has worked out in the history of me playing Bannerlord, where a companion has actually done something good. Every other time, they are near useless, actually. Near useless. I mean, apart from the fact that obviously some of them are actually very good when it comes to party skills. But when it comes to actually fighting on the world map individually, you know, independently, shall we say, when it comes to that, they are, for some reason, moving around without a brain. I don't actually understand how that's even possible, but yes, it is. It's very surprising. I don't understand it, for me personally, but anyway. Basically, all I want to do here, I actually don't even want to destroy the walls. I literally do not even want to destroy the walls. I actually just want to starve out the garrison, but if I end up destroying one side of the wall, then that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that, but mostly I just want to starve them out, just want to get the garrison out of here, and then we're going to be going in, because obviously I don't really, if at all possible, I don't really want to be dealing with multiple catapults, and I hope Oh, wow. We really did just destroy... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we destroyed a lot of the walls. That was not actually my intention, but apparently my trebuchets had other plans. That's actually rather amusing, considering whenever I actually want to destroy the walls, it never actually happens. It's very funny like that, isn't it? Yes. How wonderful. Anyway... Let's do this. Let's try to get to 275 in throwing weapons as well, because I actually did get another point in control recently too, which brings our total to 7, and we will then be able to finally reach 275, because obviously before that we wouldn't be able to. Oh, are you serious? Did you see that? That guy literally got hit by an arrow and actually pushed him back out of the way of my thrown weapons. That's hilarious. And this is also funny. What? Why are my thrown weapons not penetrating enemies? Did you see that? I threw it directly at that guy. Okay, that's very strange. Not sure. Okay, apparently I'm having huge issues actually hitting with any of these thrown weapons. I guess I am actually just going to wait and see what happens, because I'm going to assume that we are going to move our siege towers. I mean, obviously they don't have any way of stopping our siege towers from moving towards the walls. But what I find super funny about this is that we have actually destroyed one section of wall. So it's a bit weird. Bit weird for them to do that. But again, I mean, it's not really that big a deal, I suppose. But yeah, you could see here we're having some funny times. But yeah, anyway, what I'm actually going to do, or what I will try to do, is we're going to see if I can create a vassal out of one of my companions, because what I'm hoping to do is capture this town, obviously. I mean, you can see what I'm trying to do here. I'm obviously trying to capture the town, and if I can capture it, then I would like to be able to give it to one of our companions as a vassal, because if I can do that, then we are going to be in a great situation. We're going to have a great should we say what is it now, a great asset. And hopefully that's going to be good enough to actually help one of our companions out. Because I don't know about you, but whenever I make a companion a vassal, they actually do act a little better than when they are playing as an independent party. But they are still relatively bad. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going to maybe follow in... you know, Mengus Ironbelly's footsteps or something like that. This guy's literally using rocks against us. Did you see that? That guy was literally using the rocks against us. That's not very nice of you, sir. Okay, nice cleave, wonderful. I absolutely love the fact that this axe has a cleave attribute to it. And so as a result, it literally just, well, murders multiple people at once. It's actually very cool. I like that a great deal. And I'm not even using a mod for that either, by the way. Yeah, I know that there used to be a mod that allowed slashes through enemies, and I actually feel like that is an extremely cool mod, and I loved using it back then. It's been a while since I've actually used it, and there we go. Alright, I'm dead. Oh well, never mind, you know. That's how it goes, isn't it? That's how it goes. But we are going to achieve victory here. We're only up against militia. But yeah, the slashing through mod is really, really fun, in my opinion. And while some people do look down upon it, I'm not sure why, to be honest, because it is literally just a mod for fun, you know. But generally, some people, I guess, just don't like having fun. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. We have captured the town, and I will be, I guess, taking all the prisoners. I'm actually not entirely sure what to even do with the prisoners, to be fair, at this point. I'm not even entirely sure what to do with the money either that I'm gaining from it, which is rather amusing. But yeah, I guess I am just going to be placing all of them in there. And yeah, because the funny thing is, my daily wages are basically nothing. My daily wages are basically nothing, so it really does not matter that I have, you know, 300,000 or 400,000 or 500,000 or even, you know, 2 billion. It doesn't make any difference. You know, I could, as long as I have enough to be able to pay my daily wage, which at the moment is, well, as you can see, 3,300. I do have a settlement, so that obviously is making a huge difference. But apart from that, no, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm actually wondering, should I make our spouse into a party. I think that's probably a bad idea, isn't it? I think that is probably a bad idea. What about Byram? What about Byram? Yes, maybe he could be. Maybe he could be a vassal. Hello there, sir. I wish to reward you for your services. You're going to be getting this. There we go. And we're going to be calling him something amazing. We're going to be calling him Bashin' Butts. There we go. Perfect. I know. I literally went for a very old reference. If you get that reference, then props to you, because you know, that is absolutely hilarious. Or at least I find it hilarious. If you don't, then I'm sorry to say that you have no sense of humor. No, I'm just kidding. Am I kidding? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we are good. Look at that. We are actually good. I'm kind of hoping that he's going to do a great job, but I'm worried that he's not. Maybe he's going to be great. I don't know. Maybe I should have given it to the Iron Belly guy. This guy. Maybe I should have given it to this guy. Maybe that would have been a better idea. But I kind of value his presence because he's another thrown weapon fellow, and I kind of like him being in our party. But I don't know. Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? Are they actually gonna try to do something here? Are they gonna? Ooh, they might. They might. Hello there. Okay, do you wanna attack? Do you want to attack this? If they want to attack this, then they can try. Alright, so we're gonna go into another siege here, and this is actually Hongard Castle, because as you might expect, it did in fact, obviously, get taken by the Botanians, and I'm not a big fan of that, I gotta say. I'm not a big fan of that, so I would like to take it back if at all possible, and I would also like to use my thrown weapons a little bit in this one. Hopefully I'm not gonna get shot. Obviously we don't have RBM or anything like that. No. Oh, are you serious? Oh, that is terrible. That was very, very bad. Oh well, never mind. Not that big a deal. However, oh, that is indeed a big deal. Okay, we got some funny things happening right here. Alright, hopefully they're not going to push the ladder again. If they do, then I'm going to switch. Oh, okay. I will now go over here then. Hopefully they won't push this one. No, they seem to only push the left one. That's quite funny. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. Gonna have to switch from melee. Kill this guy. Alright, and I think that is actually it. That's all she wrote. Thank you very much. And we are done. Hongard Castle is now ours once again. And I'm actually going to be giving this to Mr. Breakskull, Mr. Bashin' Butts. Yes. We are actually going to be giving it to him. I did suffer quite a few casualties. How many? I lost some Khan's guards. Alright, I don't even know how I got those, but apparently I did. Alright, may have rescued them from someone. I have no idea. Anyway, I will take these prisoners. Ooh. Oh, increased charge damage. No, I don't really want charge damage. Thank you very much. But yes, anyway, that is good. I will place huge amounts of cash in the little place here because it is inevitably going to be very, very good for anyone that has ownership over it, of course. And aha! Wow, this is a significant... Wow, this is crazy. Okay, yeah, we're going to give it to him. There we go. Basically, I'm just going to try to... I am just going to try to give as many fiefs to this guy as possible because I want him to just be an absolute monster. That's usually what I try to do whenever a companion becomes a vassal, because they exponentially scale much better than I personally would, because they are much more likely to, shall we say, have various ways and means of gaining troops. And it's a lot easier for them to gain troops than it is for me to gain troops. So I'm kind of trying to go with that. But yes. Anyway, I don't really want to go into... you know what? I need to do something about this. Byram, are you actually going to help me, or are you just going to run around randomly? Nope, he's just running around randomly. Okay. Yeah, if he wants to do that, then I'm just going to let him do whatever he wants to do. Maybe he's going to have a plan. Maybe he has a grand plan, and they have gone in here, so we are just going to assault the siege camp. This is probably going to be super, super easy, but I don't really want to lose too many units. Obviously, as you saw right there, we ended up losing about 30 or so units in the siege of Hongard Castle, and I gotta say, that's kind of weird. I mean, not the amount of casualties, but it's weird that we would lose so many for such a small siege, especially considering, you know, I mean, we did have a significant numbers advantage, but the main problem, I suppose, with it was that we didn't have, well, I didn't have the time, really. I didn't really want to do it, so I suppose that's maybe a bit of a bit of a reason for it, but I didn't really want to create siege engines, because creating siege engines, that just takes time, and some of the time we don't really have that, you know? Sometimes we just want to go straight on in, we just want to do as much damage as possible, and we want to capture it, and then exit. But obviously the problem with doing that is, of course, the fact that we are going to end up losing a lot of troops in the process, and as you can quite clearly tell, we are actually losing a huge amount of people here at the same time. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful with this. Are we? Am I? Oh, the garrison is losing people. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not actually that big a deal. That's not actually that bad. I was thinking to myself, why am I losing so many troops? You know, I was actually very worried there for a second. I thought to myself, that is a little bit perplexing, but no, it seems absolutely fine. All right, so I'm just going to speed things up, and we should be absolutely fine. If I do get myself killed, then that's also fine. I don't really mind that too much, and I think we are good. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it when we get to see our forces sweeping across the battlefield in such a grand manner. It is always extremely satisfying to see that, especially when you have a huge amount of cavalry. Anyway, we're just going to be taking every single one of these guys prisoner. As you know, we are indeed going to execute every single one of them. Of course. That's what we do. There are literally... There's just not enough cash in the world to sustain the amount of the amount of loot I have. The only thing that I could potentially do with all my loot right now is just donate it for experience. I could potentially do that, which may in fact be a good idea. I don't want to ransom anyone just yet. Wait a minute. I just want to execute these people first. We don't want to ransom them by mistake and then let them go. That would be absolutely terrible. I actually have no idea how many people are left in the Vlandian menace that we currently have here, but there's actually quite a few still. There's quite a few. As you've seen, there's loads of them still running around. You saw that that army over there. They have quite a lot. Okay, so we're just going to take some Vlandian... Oh, no, actually, wait. That's wrong. I forgot the rules for a second. I can't do that. I can't randomly recruit. No, I haven't actually been doing that the entire time. I haven't been doing that the entire time. Okay, I just want to reiterate that. I just forgot for a second that that was not a rule. Okay, Yeah, anyway. So, what can we do here? Can we actually go in and fight this and win? Highly unlikely, right? Is Byram actually going to do anything? Is the town actually under siege? I might just want to leave them alone for the moment. Oh, it's under siege by some Saranids? Are you joking? Oh, come on. These guys, they literally just need to leave me. You know, they just need to leave me alone for a bit. You know, it's actually quite funny though, because from my perspective, I feel like the challenge is complete. But I don't know. I felt like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should give it one last go, see what's happening, you know, because obviously my town is completely fine. It's not being touched at all, but obviously Byram's, he's deciding not to really provide it with too much. Are they going to take this? They are going to take this, aren't they? Yeah, they are going to take this. So what we're going to have to do is... Ooh, he's got some good units. Okay, we might actually have to use some strategy here this time instead of just randomly charging in. So, let's see what we can do. Okay, do I have any archers? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's just put these into a loose formation, put these guys out the front here, put them into a shield wall, take these cavalry over there to the side, tell my horse archers to charge in immediately, and then we're going to go for some kind of flanking action, potentially, against the enemy archers, if we can. Really? That didn't hit anyone? I am super surprised. Okay, there we go. What is going on with the lighting in this in this battlefield? This is kind of weird. Okay, kind of strange. Not sure what's going on there. Let's tell my cavalry to charge in. Hopefully they're going to charge the enemy's cavalry, because we need to kill the palace guards as fast as possible. This is when I wish I had a polearm. This is really when wishing I had a polearm right now. It would be amazing if I did, but it's okay. We're still doing good amounts of damage. Not amazing amounts, but good amounts. I kind of wish I'd cleave as well, but you know when you want something and it just never really works out. That's kind of what's happening here, because I just want to cleave through multiple enemies, but of course my axe doesn't do it then. You know, it only does it in sieges when I don't really mind too much, because we're going to achieve victory nevertheless. But in this case, this is a close one. You know, this is a close battle. We may in fact even lose this. I hope we don't. But I don't know whether it's really up to me, so to speak. It's more up to my forces to have a good shot at this. I'm just going to try to eliminate some of the cavalry. Yes. Oh no, unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to eliminate that guy. There are so many palace guards. That's the main problem here. The palace guards are equipped with some fantastic thrown weapons, which is also making things very, very uncomfortable for us. Maybe I should retreat and come back in. Not for any specific reason, but just because I feel like maybe it would be a better idea to do that over continuing this. Kind of wondering whether that would be an idea. How many have we killed so far? 150. They've killed 100 of us. Are you serious? Yeah, actually, wait a minute. We've only lost 20 of our own forces. So maybe we can... Maybe we're still going to be okay. I'm going to hold judgment a little bit here. I really wish I would hit more, but unfortunately the two-handed axe is not exactly a great weapon to use on horseback. It does have a little bit lower reach than you'd like, but not much I can do about that. We're just going to have to make the most of it. But yeah, highly recommend getting a polearm if you're going to do something like this. Okay, yeah, so I am actually going to retreat now because I'm dead, and I don't really want my forces to auto-delegate because that's going to be terrible. So we're just going to let them... I guess just let them take it. I don't actually know what I can really do about that, but it's going to be easy enough for me to take it back. That's the thing. So all we need to do now is just make our way into Galend. And now this may look pretty bad, okay? This may look pretty bad, but it's actually fine. I've had this situation before, okay? I've had this situation before where the enemy has, captured thieves and... you know, beaten us back and stuff like that. But you have to think about the various benefits that we have so far gained. What have we gained? We've gained a vassal. And that vassal is going to help us exponentially to snowball out of here. We're going to have the momentum to... I mean, look at him. He's running around with 224 people right now. He's running around with 224 people. And so I can only hope that he is going to level those guys up really, really fast. I highly doubt he's going to level them up really fast, but you never know. Maybe he is going to. Let's level up my riding skill a little bit more so we can finally get to 275, even though the charge damage is going to be absolutely abysmal anyway, but it's going to be, I suppose, good enough. And we will just get a little bit of extra intelligence here, and I'm thinking right now that we should probably get a polearm. Shall we try to get a polearm? Let's try to get one. Is there a polearm here? No. I want something that is a slashing polearm if at all possible, but it doesn't seem as though that's going to happen anytime soon. Somewhat unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, well, I am very much intrigued to see what Byram will do. Is he actually going to go in for a battle against these guys? Let me actually just see what he's currently running around with. Okay, yeah, so he's actually training crossbowmen. That's an interesting thing. Okay, so that means that maybe... Okay, we can tackle this, actually. Byram, let's go. Let's do this. Yes, look at him, look at him. He knows that I've got his back. He knows that I've got his back, so that's exactly what we're doing. Fantastic. I'm actually not going to be taking any prisoners. He can take the prisoners if he wants to. I am probably going to be taking some of the loot at least, and then we are just going to execute these people. This is a sturgeon as far as I'm aware, isn't it? I think that looks like a sturgeon. And what else do we have here? Oh yeah, this guy, he's basically pointless. There is no real reason for me to take him. And she... Oh, wait. There is actually someone here. Can I... Wait. Can I not ask him... I have a proposal. Here we go. Yes. I want to transfer... I'm going to actually give... Oh, he's got 55,000? He's got 55,000. He doesn't need my money. I'm going to give him another 55,000 just for being a great guy, I guess. Yes, just for being a great guy. And we're just going to be executing her. There we go. Infinite amounts of vassals. That's all I can say. Infinite amounts of vassals. That seems to be the the proverbial MO for most of the vassals, most of the NPC factions in Bannerlord nowadays. They seem to just have huge amounts of them all over the place. As you can see, Byram is actually doing a fantastic job. He's actually taken a minor faction person prisoner. Do you want to fight that guy? Okay, yeah. Come on. Let's do this, Byram. Yeah, look, he's got confidence. Let's do it. Let's go in there. Let's do an auto-resolve against this guy. Yeah, we got this. Okay, here we go. Let's take them all. King! We took the king prisoner. You saw that, right? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now let's actually just see here real fast. I just want to see whether he has... Oh, no, I can't actually do any swaps with him now, which is really, really sad, because he actually does have a couple of prisoners. But, well, it's fine. We got a couple of them, so that's absolutely okay. I kind of wish I had the mod that allowed the AI to execute people. That would have been really, really cool, but unfortunately, no, I don't have that, so we're just going to have to make do with what we have right now. But Byram is doing a great job, as you can see. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job. He actually just sold a couple of people here, making peace with the Botanians. So the peace... the Botanians want peace. That's interesting. And I'm going to have to say no. I mean, Byram is going to start spamming peace agreements, as you can see. I am actually going to have to say no to him right now, but that's okay, because he actually has, as you see, 100 relation with us, and I don't think that's actually going to affect his relation at all with us, so I'm okay with that. And I'm actually wondering, what would actually happen? What would actually happen if I abdicated leadership? Would Byram take over the faction? That sounds like a pretty fun idea, but yeah, anyway, we're not going to do that right now. And I think I'm actually going to end this episode off here. I'm not sure if we're going to continue the series, because I think Byram is is definitely going to do a fantastic job. And I will most likely be able to take Hongar Castle back. I mean, you can see here, it's really, really easy, 193. And they put a bunch in here, but I can starve that out relatively fast. They have literally 0 food stock. So I can take these back really, really easily. And then we just have to kind of leapfrog to the other fiefs, and then we're just going to have to do that. It shouldn't be too bad, right? It shouldn't be too bad. So I think I'll probably do maybe 1, maybe 2 more episodes and see where we go. And then we'll go from there and see whether we want to end the series at that point. Because I've already technically completed the objective that I set out to do, which was to create our faction and have a source of stability in the region, which is indeed this. Obviously, we are still being attacked quite dramatically, but we're doing okay, you know, we're doing fine. We're holding our own quite nicely, and our fief is not being besieged constantly, at least. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.